go on. We're definitely going to be chopping it up this weekend with the Wolves. Definitely chopping it up with the Wolfpack family. In the Discord group, we're going to be talking about a few topics that have come about. Big shout out to France being first in the chat. Big shout out to that. Mary Beanie Blue Diva, what's happening? Yeah, we're going to be talking about some things because these things are crazy. These things are, people are starting to question. Like, I'm starting to question the ability of Lawrence to separate family from business. What's up, Wildcat? What's happening? So we do have a race this weekend. Wolfpack Epic Grudge Racing Series will be at 11 a.m. on Sunday. All right. So bring your honey buns, bring your waffles, bring your pancakes. We're going to have a good race day. Also, by the end of this week, if I do not have the claimant for the hat, I will also spin the wheel this weekend, either during the live or Saturday, for seeing who else will get that hat. I still have the names on the wheel saved, so we'll go through that. But I'm telling you right now, I'm a little concerned about Lance and Lawrence's relationship impacting the ability of Aston Martin to do better than they are. All right. I think right now we've seen what's up. I mean, DeVries just lost his job. And I'm not saying anywhere near, like, because people going to be like, DeVries and Lance is not the same. It's not the same. But DeVries lightweight had more of a reason for his short stint in AlphaTauri, because I don't believe his career is over. I don't think Nick DeVries' career is over. So I'm going to say his stint at AlphaTauri. There's more of a reason for that, okay? He's a rookie. Yeah, he had an accomplished series before that. The AlphaTauri car was not the best. AlphaTauri was going through plenty of things. Lance does not have any of those reasons to why he should not be doing better now. He does not have those reasons. And I think what we're seeing is the ability, or I think we're seeing favoritism. We are seeing favoritism. We're seeing luxury. We're seeing something. It's not spoiled, because Lance doesn't come off like Max, right? But Lance is still being gifted something that maybe he hasn't completely performed to the ability to say you should still be able to have that seat. That's what I'm going to say. I'm trying my best not to be negative personally about Lance, but performance-wise, what is he doing? What is he doing for Aston Martin? Right now, he's hurting Aston. He's hurting them in the Constructor Championship, okay? And we could take a look at some things. Right now, Lance has a very competitive car, and we know this because we've seen what Alonso can do to that same car, okay? And if we really want to look at some things, let's just check this out. Let's just take a look at this, because we don't gotta make this like long and drawn out. All right. If we look at this, he's been in 7 seasons. Lance is not a rookie. He's not a rookie. Not at all. Okay. Lance is definitely not a rookie. So that doesn't even exist. It doesn't even matter. He's been in 7 seasons. 7. The highest result he has in driver championships is 11th in 2020. Podiums, 0 this season. He got 2 podiums in 2020. Does anybody want to tell me what may be a comparison to 2020 and 2023? What might be a comparison there? Anybody want to tell me? I'm going to tell you what might be a comparison there. Ben Xbox Fortress says Lance could have another 5 years and still would not improve. They need to make a change if they want to succeed. Thank you very much, Ben Xbox Fortress. And that is what I'm getting to. We see Lance's ceiling. He's had plenty of time. And like I said, similar to 2020 and 2023, well, in that season, Lance had a competitive platform, the RP20. And what did he do with it? What did he do with it? What did he do with the RP20? Well, I'll tell you what he did with it, okay? And now he has the AMR23, a competitive platform, which we didn't see coming, but it is true. It is real, and it's been happening, and Alonso has done very well with it. Very well with it. So when we look at these things, what are we talking about? In 2020, although a very competitive platform, the pink Mercedes is what they deemed it. What did Lance Stroll finish? He finished 11th. while Perez finished fourth in the same car. Perez finished fourth. Lance finished 11th. That ain't great. What are you seeing right now in the AMR 23? Alonso, I believe, is still third in the championship standings. Lance is currently eighth. There is another gap. Although having a competitive platform, a competitive car, Lance Stroll cannot duplicate what his driving mate is duplicating, what his driving mate is doing, what he's producing. He can't do it. He can't do it. This is his ceiling. This is Lance Stroll. Lawrence, bro, you gotta do something for your team. You gotta come up for your team, bro. Lord, you can do whatever you want to do because you're the CEO. But I will be heavily disappointed to continue to see you let Lance Stroll, your son, handicap the Aston Martin Formula One team whilst they have an opportunity to succeed very promisingly. And right now, he's not helping you do that. Felipe, where is he? Where is Felipe? And don't tell me you're risking a lot because you're not. De Vries, AlphaTauri, really Red Bull. Red Bull just got De Vries up out of there. Galacticus, Lance just be driving for fun, not trying to win. And you know, I can't even debate that. Some of that might be actually true. I can't even really debate that because you might have a point, Galactus. You might really have a point. Bro is feeling privileged. Privileged. Maybe he does not have and I know Alonso like, oh, he's got the hunger. People may think he doesn't. Where is it? Even if he has the hunger, he may not have the ability, the talent, and the skill to do what Alonso was doing. Let's just be real. Okay, if we're going to give all this criticism to Perez, we're going to give all this criticism to De Vries, we're going to give all this criticism to Charles, we need to be giving a butt ton of criticism to Stroll. For real. He need a butt ton of criticism. This is crazy. To the point, even so much as literally Formula One Sky Sports reporters have started questioning the same thing. What is up at Aston Martin with Lance Stroll? Should he still be there? Should he still have that seat? These are real questions, and answers need to be provided at some point in time. Like, your board members got to be wondering. People that support Aston Martin got to be wondering. Why have we not seen Felipe? F2 champion. Fresh. You don't really have much to lose with what Lance is doing. I know Red Bull is cutthroat and they just did that to De Vries, but Aston Martin, you got time to do something similar. And maybe it's high time you consider it. You know how many podiums Lance Stroll got? Zero. Zero podiums. In this same season, in this same car that we damn well know Aston Martin is not handicapping, hindering, sabotaging Lance. He has zero podiums while Alonso has 6 right now today. Nobody see a problem with that. We're not gonna put this up for a debate. We're not gonna put this on the board to say that right there ain't right. Meanwhile, we poking Perez. We've been poking De Vries. We've been poking Charles about his mistakes. Now we poking Russell because Russell, bro. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, Russell, you looking highly suspect, and you really starting to make the case that people had against you come to be a reality. Why in the hell are you worried about what the fuck Piastri should be having? Why are you worried about that? How are you going to say he deserved that? No, he had the clean opportunity to earn it. He did very well in that race. That's my rookie. But, bro, you on teams with Lewis Hamilton. Your teammate, I don't care who it is. I'm not saying anything that would retract, redact, or any situation like that, my teammate to say, well, maybe he didn't deserve the podium. Lightweight, that's what you said. Russell looking real suspect. Just a side note. He's starting to look more and more suspect as the season goes on. He got his panties in a bunch right now. But Stroll, I don't really see the urgency in him. And I'm going to tell you, I was watching some video, and it still looked like Stroll might be a liability. That's all I'm going to say. Looked like he might be a liability. If Nick DeVries, a rookie, first season rookie, gets cut damn near mid-season, we ain't even mid-season yet, really, I don't think. He gets cut. Stroll, bro, you've been in for 7 seasons. What the hell? If that ain't privilege, then what is? What is it? Because you done had, at least that we know of, the pink Mercedes, which was a highly competitive car by Racing Point. Now you got the Aston Martin, which is a highly competitive car in the AMR 23, and you doing about the same damn thing that you did in 2020 as you doing right now in 2023. That is not growth. Your driving mate 3rd, right now you 8th and falling. Back then, Perez 4th, you finished 11th, falling. You wasn't even a rookie then, bro. Let's be honest. Let's look at some comps. Because it's other drivers with 5 to 6 seasons of experience, just like Stroll. And guess what? They got podiums. Russell got a podium this season. Lando just got a podium in Britain for his home GP this season. Leclerc got 2 podiums, struggling with Ferrari, although still this season. You've had a better car up until this point than all of those drivers have had. You had a better car than Mercedes at the start. You had a better car than McLaren at the start. You had a better car than Ferrari at the start. And you haven't converted not one damn thing, yet your teammate in Alonso has 6 podiums. Nobody want to call that out. And I'm going to tell you right now, coming up right now, it's gonna be pretty hard because Mercedes is coming along. McLaren has arrived. I don't know what Ferrari's doing. They still out there kind of trying to figure things out. They falling, so you get there, but that ain't podium spots messing with them. So I'm there, and while I'm talking about it, he nearing to a podium, and he a rookie. He a rookie in a team that was struggling, unlike your team. Your car. You came in with the Emerald, and you haven't really done anything. You just side swap. You gave Gasly flashbacks of him and Ocon's beef, the way you clipped that corner and slid into him, broke his suspension. Both Alpine cars had to retire, didn't finish the race back then, didn't get no points. Last time, Gasly, it was your fault. So maybe karma is a beep, but hey, it does happen. But Stroll, you did that. You overtook off track. That was already one situation. Then you came back. Gasly clearly had the inside apex, clearly more than halfway alongside, and you just ran off into him like you didn't even think about it. Like you just skipped the car across, gave Gasly flashbacks, PTSD about him and Ocon's karting beef. What are we doing, man? Listen, like I said, Gasly ceiling is right there. Stroll ceiling is right there. And there need to be some decisions made. What are y'all going to do? Aston Martin, I want to know, what are y'all going to do? Are y'all trying to win, or are y'all halfway trying to have a competitive garage and the other one just be my son's play shop? I just like him to be able to come in here to the paddock and play around because I can afford it. Uno says, seems the bike job has messed up Stroll's skills. No, it hasn't. It hasn't. His skills been that. Just like I said, he's doing the same thing he did with a highly competitive car in 2020, right now in 2023. He's doing roughly the same, similar thing. I'll say similar. So people will be like, it's not the same. It was 4th, and then 11th, and right now 3rd, and then 8th. He's doing something very similar while being in a competitive car, not doing what his driving mate is doing. So I'm just saying, people all over everybody else's head, what about Lance Stroll? Does he deserve this seat right now further in the season? Because DeVries didn't. I mean, I know it was abysmal when he ain't nowhere near Lance Stroll, but still, he's first-time rookie. He's in a car that's struggling. He's in a team that's going through changes. He's in a bunch of debacle, okay? So those are more reasons to lend me to be like, okay, yeah, I kind of see what's going on. What are we going to do for Lance Stroll? What are we going to say? He's not in a competitive car? Wrong. He doesn't have the support of the garage and the organization? Wrong. All we can say is He doesn't have the ability to perform at the levels of his teammate and other drivers that are more elite on the grid. That's really what we can say. He has everything else. There are no excuses. There's no controversy like we have about Red Bull and Perez and Max. There's no even talk even to the point of even Lewis Hamilton and Russell. There's not even that. Matter of fact, Alonso has been like the best big brother we've ever seen. Oh, tell Lance he doesn't have to worry. I'm not going to attack him. Tell Lance that you know what he should do. He should do this. I'm watching Lance is doing pretty good on the big Tron. He even has a mentor that nobody likely has had in Alonso. So what are we going to say Lance Stroll does not have to be competitive and to perform that anybody else hasn't? We can't say anything. He's got the better version of Alonso. He's got a supportive team. His dad owns a team, is a CEO. He's got the money to back him, and he's got a competitive car. What are we going to say to give Lance the pass on what he's doing right now? Nothing. Not one damn thing. Besides, he is not that guy. He's not that guy. That's really what we can say. Just being real. I mean, I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. I would like to see Felipe get a chance. Aston, you're sliding. Okay, you're sliding. Stroll's not helping you. Give Felipe a chance. If you want to finish it out, I at least want to see by the end of the season, determining on where you are, especially if you continue to keep dropping or you stay stagnant, give Felipe a shot. If not, I better see him like a butt ton in testing. I better hear about him getting those laps in the off season, because you need to be getting Felipe ready to get suited and booted. Because Lance might not be helping y'all. Lance might need to take a backseat, be a very good reserve backup driver. He could be a very solid reserve backup driver. That's a very solid Scott. Now, if Felipe get in there and he don't perform well, he got his chance. He got his opportunity. Can't ask for more than that. You didn't do better than Lance. We thought you was gonna be that guy like Red Bull thought Nick DeVries was gonna be that dude. Helmut Marko was selling them like Dogecoin, and it failed and it tanked. And they just cut him loose. They cut their losses. Lawrence, you might need to do the same thing, bro. You might need to start thinking about cutting your losses. Galactus, Alonso slowing down so Lance won't look bad. Thank you. Alonso playing so much ball game, it ain't even funny. And Lance still can't make it happen. Still can't make it happen. Think about that. Come on. Seb was in the garage with Danny Rick while he was testing out the RB19. Aston Martin, you might want to call Seb up. Listen, Seb, yo, we know you left, you retired, you went too early. We got a really competitive car right now, bro. Why don't you come back, fill in for us, let's see what you got. If Danny Rick can be called back, damn well Sebastian Vettel can be called back. I ain't hearing no debate. You do not have a good debate on that. Not at all. Uno, truth is Stroll just only a seat hugger, Dan Racer. Damn, Uno wore hard on him. I'm just being real right now. Like this is, I say this from a place of good standing, because I really like to see teams that seem like they can do it. And I hate to see somebody who can perform at their best and then they just get handicapped. Right now, Aston is being clouded by Lance, and it seems like there's nothing that's going to be done or even tried or experimented with or given an opportunity because he's Lawrence's son. That's the only thing we can say. He still is in that seat because he's Lawrence's son. Y'all better pick one of these races and let Felipe go. Imagine this. You put Felipe in the seat, he places around the same as Lance, all while he hasn't been driving damn near all season. Think about that. Think about that. What will that tell you then? If you put Felipe in that seat and from jump, he really is not one or two positions off of where Lance has on average been, what does that tell you? And then a couple of more races, he matches or exceeds where Lance is. What does that tell you? If you don't get that, take him out. But he damn sure need more of an opportunity coming up because Lance Stroll's ceiling is there. You got what you got. He's the same guy he was in 2020 now. He's that guy. Doesn't seem like he's changed to me. The gap to me is similar. The performance to me is similar. The constant mistakes is similar. What are we doing? If you're standing still in Formula One, you're getting passed up. There's no such thing as even the competitive team standing still in Formula One. You're going to get passed up. Lawrence, you better take your big brain, the moneymaker in you, the grinder, the hustler in you. You better start applying some cutthroat decisions right now in your team, in those garages. There's going to be a lot to say if you ride this out and you consistently start declining. People look at the spec sheet and say, well, there's your problem right there. The driver. One driver was doing this in that car. The other driver was doing that in that car. Same things questioning surround Sergio Perez right now. I've even said it. Is there still some lingering idea that maybe Red Bull? Yeah, but really, Perez just might not be able to get out his own way. And that's sad to me. But we've seen some funny things. Have we seen that with Lance? No, we haven't. Have we seen the Alonso that we know him to be? The same guy that was passing money around when he was with McLaren to sabotage Lewis Hamilton is that guy right there with Aston Martin. The same guy who disrespected Japanese culture in the Honda motor is the same guy we see right there in Aston Martin. The same guy whose GP and the crowd did blackface is the same guy we see right there. The same guy that was on the podcast saying disrespectful stuff about Lewis Hamilton is sitting right there. That same guy is the dude who's been ultimately nice and supportive for Lance Stroll. What are we talking about? Lance, you got everything you need and you still not getting the job done, son. I got to ask you to step down. I love you. You my son. But right now, this business and winning. And we trying to put trophies in that cabinet, in that foyer, in the entryway to this business, this shop, the factory. We're trying to put trophies right there. You're not helping our case. You're holding us up. I love you, but this is about the team, and this is about success, and this is about Aston Martin trying to get as high as we can in the Constructor Championship to grab some of that money. You're not helping us, but you're getting a check. You got an indefinite contract, still in the seat. I guess. All right. That's an expensive toy. The AMR 23 is an expensive toy. Lance Stroll got an expensive playroom in the paddock. I mean, damn. Hey, daddy of the year. One of the daddies of the year at that level, like that's some bomb crap right there. Shit, let me have that. Let me have that type of that. Hey, yeah, you know what? You want to drive Formula One car? I can afford it. You don't even have to be good. The other dude be good. You could be crap. There we go. Come on now. What are we doing? It's ridiculous right now. Ridiculous. But anyway, we're going to be live. You know, we're still going to stay live. Wolves, pay attention. Saturday, we will have a Wolves Den. Going to talk about many topics. Of course, we're going to talk about the Danny Rick situation. We're going to talk about some other things. I know we're going to talk about Russell, so I will post that. So we will all have our meeting in the Wolves Den Discord, so be ready for that post. It'll go up on a YouTube, and it'll be in the thread. We will be live racing this Sunday. So listen, if you want to join the race and you don't have anything you want to do or you just want to be competitive, come join us. Send me a friend invite on the EA platform at Wolfpack F1. I'm going to check those Friday, accept what I see, and then on Sunday, I will start the free practice. We will go from quality to the race, and we're going to have a damn good time. That's what I got to say about that. We'll have a good time. So, hey, big shout out to everybody. Thanks for joining me this evening. You know, y'all could have done something else, but you came to chill with Wolfpack, and I really do appreciate it. Hey, the car build, for everybody that's wondering what's up with the car build, that's another page, another YouTube channel. Getting ready to pick that car up next week. Now that it's stripped down and taken to the paint shop, so that thing's about to get rolling. So I will be doing content and then building a car once it gets out of paint. It's going to be a lot of work, but I'm going to maintain it all, okay? I'm going to be building the car in the garage. I'm going to be doing content right here on camera, so we're going to have all that going on, all right? So big to y'all. Peace Peace and love. I'm out. Wait a minute. Martin Dixon says, whoa, Martin Dixon, welcome to the Wolfpack family, Martin. What's up? Hey, we got to salute Martin. Give Martin some love. To the family, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, give Martin some love. Martin Dixon, welcome to the family. Let me make sure I get your name right. And boom. Welcome to the family, man. So yeah, big shout out to everybody else. We will see y'all soon. Peace and love. I'm out. Wolfpack.